Hi friends, my name's April and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Depop, and every once in a while, Curtsy. And first I just like to say that I'm sorry that it's been so long since I've put out a video. For those who've been around a while, you've probably heard me talk a little bit about my autoimmune disease. And I started getting sick in February and I got quite sick over the last couple of months. And so it's July now and I'm starting to kind of come out of it and feeling a little bit better. So finally I can make a video for you again. So I have so many videos planned. I've been setting things aside to do videos for you. And anyway, let's just get on with this video. So if you're interested in anything reseller, I try to put out content that goes along with that. I am a full-time ELA teacher. We have kids. I do this in my spare time. And it helps pay bills. You know, we pay for the kids, we give them money for college, we don't pay for everything. We have sports and dance and, you know, all the things. So without any further ado, I've got two things happening today. One is just a really quick haul that I just did yesterday at the Salvation Army. I got 14 items for $27.38, so $2 each. So I'm going to show you that. And then I have an unboxing. My friend Susan, she does reselling. She's able to get her hands on quite a bit of inventory. And so she can turn around and pass that on so that people like myself, that I live in northern New York, which is very, very rural. People call it upstate New York. We're actually all the way at the tippy top, like 15 minutes from my house to Cornwall, an hour to like Ottawa, hour and a half max. So I've got an unboxing, and if you're interested in purchasing from Susan, I will put her Facebook group in the description for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna start with a thrift haul. I'm trying to be a little bit more particular about what I pick up. If it's got stains, I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'm just getting tired. So $2 each, starting with this Lily Pulitzer. You have to excuse me, I just got a cortisone shot in my right arm, so I can't really hold things up very well. Also got tears in my rotator cuff, and I'm just trying to delay surgery. So this is called the Gisona dress. I looked it up. These are selling for about 30 bucks in this size, which is an extra, extra small. I looked this over well. I did comps. I'm trying to comp better. 30 bucks, 2 out of 30, I will take it. Now I have two of these, so I'm going to show you both of them. This is LL Bean, which is it's a brand that we actually see a lot where I'm from. And it's a cable knit sweater. I know it's not sweater weather, but believe it or not, before you know it will be. I've sold sweaters. These are both smalls. I will probably just list these together. Usually these are 100% cotton. I would guess that's probably what these are. I'll probably just list these for 40. So there you go. And for eBay, I usually do flat shipping. So on that, I would do a flat ship of probably $8.50 or $9. All right. I don't know how you say this. I say Ariat. Some people say Ariat. Ariat denim 27R. It's the boyfriend style. And this brand is okay for me. So I have not looked up comps for this, but I'm thinking these will probably sell for anywhere between $25 and $30. I'll probably list them for like $38. I have two pair of these Not Your Daughter's jeans. And these are in a plus size. They're the Margot Girlfriend style. And they've got the lift tuck technology. And this is a 20, women's 20W. So that's a good style. I think they're two exactly the same style. Just one is a dark wash, same size, and one is a lighter wash, kind of like a medium and a darker. Okay, and this was kind of like to use an old phrase that my grandfather would use, a hemmed and a hawed. Hemming and hawing over this, but I really liked it. It's a chambray large loft blouse with this pretty little ruffle detail at the bottom, but look at the back, it's a button back. So I probably will only list this for 28 and get 20, but I do think it's one of those kind of more classic pieces. This is an Everlane, this was actually free. An Everlane top. Everlane has not been doing as well for me, but it's organic cotton. It's very thin. It's a plaid, like a gingham plaid. So it's got a ruffle, a lettuce trim. I'll just snip that loose thread there. A lettuce trim cuff. And then this last piece of clothing, so I have a couple pair of shoes, I want you to be on the lookout for because it's really good in bras, and it is called Ruby Ribbon. So I'm going to show you that. Again, take a look at that little ribbon on there. I've only ever gotten it in plus size, and I've always done well. Here is the logo that you will see, not always in red, but there it is, and you'll see it on there. And these, this is the first time I've ever found a top like this. I think I already have this listed. I want to say I have this listed for $45. I don't quite remember, but somewhere around there. But the bras sell for like $35 to $45. So really good style. Still have two more things of clothing. Did I say I was done? I'm not done. I found Smart Wool. This is just a small, kind of like a base layer. But whenever you see that Smart Wool logo, I'll show that to you. The little weird guy. I think I have a Walmart delivery coming right now, so if my dogs start really freaking out, I will pause the video. Hi pups, one of them's sleeping. They just got haircuts yesterday. So anyway, this will probably sell for around $30. And then the last thing I grabbed, and you're probably gonna think I'm crazy, but it is a new dead stock from 1993, a Looney Tunes holiday tie. I know it's crazy, but ties tend to help bring down your cost of goods. Just see if it's just polyester. And it was from 1997, not 1993. So a little ho, ho, ho Christmas magic coming at you. Okay, and for shoes, I had sold these exact shoes before, so I picked them up again knowing that they would sell. This is a brand called Patrizia by Spring Step. I had these for myself in a 10. They just didn't feel right on my feet, so I sold them. They sold relatively quickly. So I think I have these listed for 40-ish, and they're in great condition. That's another thing. I am at the point now, I just turned 48, and I just don't want to clean anything anymore. I don't want to stain treat anymore. This is a pair of Clarks. I can't remember the style. These are already listed as well. These are a size 9, I believe, as well. Oh, yeah, 9. And they're that Oxford style loafer. These do well for me. I like this style in Clarks. I think I have those listed for 40 or 45. And then these, and look how clean these are. Look at that. I did do a little wipe down before I listed them. And then another pair of Clarks. These were made especially for Macy's, but just excellent condition. Does it have the price? No, it doesn't. It's called the Linvale Grand Navy Leather in a women's size 10. Just a little pump. All right. So that was my haul yesterday. I stopped in really quickly, about an hour, and I'm trying to do better about only picking up things that are reasonably priced and that I think I will be able to sell through. So, all right, let's dig into Susan's boxes. Now, I don't remember, she sent these to me in June, and it's, July, what, 10th, 9th, I think. And I think she sent them June 16th. She sent them right after I purchased them. My arm's not working, so hopefully I can even get these to, I might have to switch sides with the box because it's very difficult for me to use my, oh, that hurts so good. Oh, that does. I don't know if you've ever had a cortisone shot. They're not fun. This is my second. I hurt my shoulder in CrossFit about right before, well, kind of during COVID, I guess. One of my friends is a personal trainer, and I would go to her house and just train in her garage, and that's when I heard it. And I still continued to do CrossFit for quite some time, and it just got to the point where I even modifying hurt a lot. So what we're going to do is 224, and we'll count out the number of pieces and then just see. This included shipping. And what I asked her for, because you can do special requests, I asked her for like J. Jill, Talbot's, Chico's, like those kind of brands. Eileen Fisher, if she had it, in larger sizes. So that's what I asked for. Right now, with the way the economy is, I find like these types of things are selling relatively quickly. So if you can pick them up at a garage sale for like 50 cents to $1, I just picked up 23 tops for $1 each. And I've sold like 70% of them already in just a week. I would pick that up because to me, those are selling really well. Kind of like this things we need for every day, not for like going out to parties or weddings. And obviously those still sell. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking and let's dig in. All right, Susan, what do we get? This isn't the first time I've purchased from Susan. She sent me a similar quality and I loved it. So this is a Chico's, which is vanity sizing. It's a size 4, which I think is, maybe a 2X. And that's nice. I like that. And actually it has a sizing, so it's newer. It's an XXL, which is, yeah, it's not a 2X, although people will argue that. I'll probably list that for $38. There's one piece. Chico size 3, which would be an XL. Very tropical. Probably the same thing. Chico size 4 again. That's cute, a little tropical piece. I'd probably use keywords like coastal, New England, beach, resort, vacation, cruise. Okay, that's 3 pieces. Another size 4, which is great. Tie-dye, really pretty bright shirt. I would use the word colorful. V-neck, short sleeve. So my title for something like, let's go back to this one. My title for something like this, if you are just starting, would probably be Chico's. Now I don't use the word women's if it's a brand that's exclusively for women's. I guess you can fight me on that if you want, but I don't. Like if it's Old Navy, I will, but so I would write Chico's. Chico's all over shell print top, coastal, beachy, and then if the material, it's Pima cotton, so I would change it. Chico's all over print, shell, top, Pima cotton, size 4 XXL. And you want to try to use all 80 characters. So if I didn't have 80 characters, I would add more keywords. 4 to the top. Probably would add SS for short sleeve. Okay, a pair of Bermuda shorts, it looks like. Bermuda is a 10-inch inseam. These are a size 3, just a classic flat front short. I'll probably only list those for $28. That's 5. A Chico's Ultimate Tee size 4. I have sold these before for around $20, okay, and you'd want to include Ultimate Tee in the title. Chico's Ultimate Tee solid white short sleeve top, size 4 XXL. Minimalist, neutral, if you have extra words. Another size 4, and this is like a cami, so I put camisole. You could put maybe shapewear. Feels like it's got some stretch. Okay, what are we up to? I was trying to keep piles of 5 and I just, here we go. Lost myself. This must be a Chico's bag. Chico size 3. This is Zenergy. Another tie-dye. I might even put a couple of these shirts together. Another size 3 t-shirt. Very tropical. Very colorful. Palm leaves. This is Chico's. I thought it was this, said So Soft, but it doesn't. It's just a Chico's top, a short sleeve top, lightweight. That's not gonna sell for loss. I would definitely want to put that with something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're up to 10. And then the last in this bag, 11, a size 4, a long or 3/4 sleeve, floral top. I might use the words cottage, cottage core. I might use the word romantic, feminine. Okay, that's 11. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep track of how many pieces I've got so that I don't have to recount because nobody wants to do that. Okay, now we're at Talbot's. So this is a sweater. This has got some spandex in it. Actually, it's a cardigan, black and white, so you can use neutral. 4% spandex, cotton, and nylon. I'll probably list that for around 38 to 45, depending on what comps look like. Okay, this is merino wool 2X. Again, I just sold one very similar to this, except it was a cardigan. I think I sold it for, I want to say 40. Pure merino wool, so that would bring the price up a little bit. So maybe 40, 45. I do run sales all the time or add coupons to my eBay store so people can use those coupons. So I say 45, but if I'm running a 30% coupon, it's automatically going to go down, what, 12, 13.50. This is Tea by Talbots, which is like a diffusion line. It's a V-neck. It's more of a sportier kind of line. I just want to see what this material is because it feels stretchy. Yeah, 5% spandex. That's not going to sell for as much. That might only get listed for 25. The Talbots tee. That's very colorful, 3/4 tee. Very tropical colors, very bright. Might use words like resort, vacation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another V-neck lightweight sweater. Very tropical again. I might even just copy and paste some of these keywords. Coastal, right? Might even put Florida, palm trees, that's 5. Ooh, this one's pretty, I like this one. This is like a short sleeve sweater and a 2X. It feels like it might have linen in it. Might, nope, 100% cotton. Okay, it's got like a print of a little village with some sailboats. It almost reminds me of like an Italian scene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, another tee by Talbots. Short sleeve. This is not going to sell for as much either. And 7. Okay, so let's put that down. We're up to 18. And I've got another box over here. So I love how she packages it so nicely. Like, look how nicely packaged that is so that you don't get wrinkles. Thank you, Susan. And then I just bust right into it. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely copy and paste a lot of the keywords because I'm noticing a lot of these really bright tropical colors. Size 2X, floral, feminine. I would use words like mature. Let's start a new pile. These are Talbots again, another solid stretch weekend tee in a 2X. I like that a lot of them are 2X. 3X and 4X are really great sizes. You've got a roll cuff. Really pretty kind of royal blue. Again, I am sure I will join some of these together. A Talbot's a short sleeve, another solid blue. This has got a lot of stretch. Use that keyword stretch in there. People look for that. We got a couple solid white, and it's another one of those stretch tees, so I would definitely put these together. 100% if they're the same size, 2X. Cotton, you can use that as a keyword in your title if you have extra characters. People look for those natural fibers. Okay, and this is Tea by Talbots, which I might join with that other Tea by Talbots t-shirt. It's the same size. There's 5. Okay. And another Talbots. This is striped, lots of stretch. It's got more of a boat neck, which is a little bit of a wider neckline, or a scoop neck I might use for that one. A boat would be even a little bit more wide, a little more wide. I'm an English teacher, would be a little wider. 6. It is summer, so I don't have to use my English brain. Oh, this one is pretty. This one should do well. This is a 2X. I bet you this one's cotton too. It's got a split side, 100% cotton. Colorful, use the word rainbow. 8. And last is, it looks like a collared shirt, 2X. It's got modal and cotton. Okay, and just a collared striped shirt. And I believe that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're up to 26. 2 more bags in here, but one of them I think is just a single item. Maybe a pair of pants. Oh, no, 2 items. Okay, 3. The Talbot's Perfect Skimmer Short, size 16. Oh, pants, skimmer pant. I hate photographing black, so how about anybody else? Okay, there's one. I think it's another. This is called the Perfect Short, size 16 again, black. And one more thing. This is another Perfect Skimmer in black. It doesn't have the buttons at the hemline, but it does have a little contrast striped detail at the slit. So there's 3. I'm just going to keep counting. These look like bottoms as well. Oopsie. Okay, these are definitely a stretch pant. This is a J. Jill size 16. And I'm guessing cotton. Yep, cotton, spandex, and rayon. Use the word pull on because it's got an elastic waist. That's a very popular style. It's almost like a ponte knit pant with a plaid. This looks like a gingham plaid to me. Maybe not gingham. I have to look my plaids up sometimes, but definitely plaid. Another stretch pull-on J. Jill, size 18. Solid. It's 5. Okay. These look like more active wear style. This is J. Jill Fit. Fit Performance boot cut pants, an XL petite with the pockets on the side, which you'd want to mention. Petite means you're going to have that shorter inseam, and here is a pocket at the back, so you can use the word hidden pocket or zipper pocket. 6. And last from this box, ooh, this is a super soft J. Jill XL, a little pop over top, solid blue. Okay, that's 7. So we are up to 33 total items. Remember, it was $224, $224. And we've got one more box. How are we for time? 22 minutes, not terrible. Not my best. I want to try to keep this to 30. Hopefully you're working. Hopefully you're making a lot of money, okay? Now, I know she sent me some new with tags, and I can see some tags over here. So maybe this is more new with tags than the other one, but let's see what we got here. Talbot's Plus 2X, and this does have tags. Oh, look at the sailboat, so tropical beach, vacation. 2X, tags again, love it. This is floral, I would use the word purple. A lot of the same keywords for these. 2, ooh, this feels lightweight. This is Chico's 3.5, new with tags. What did this retail for? $89.50. It's the no iron stretch coastal palm shirt, 3/4 sleeve, no iron, Ampero blue. Amazing what you get if you have the tag on it. So this is definitely a longer shirt, almost like a tunic length. Size 4 Chico's, a lot of stretch. V-neck. Those are like various sizes. I might use something like, oh my God, they look like different sizes, but they're not. I thought the stripes on this side were smaller, but as I got closer, I realized it wasn't. So what does this say? Touch of cool stripe, high wide V-neck top, 3/4 sleeve, basic knit, and it retailed for $49.50. Crazy. You're not going to get retail on most things. I shouldn't say everything, but on most things. Chico's, some stuff you can. You can actually get above retail if they didn't make, if it's something that's rare. Yeah, this almost looks like kind of like a giraffe print, but it's not. I can tell it's not. Modern jewel neck top, basic knit sycamore. Okay, size 4. Okay, that's 5. Here comes 6, 7 in this bag. Another striped Talbot's 2X short sleeve top. That retailed for, don't know, must have been an order in the mail. And then I think I have sold this exact same top. I'm almost positive I have actually. Talbot's plus size 2X, or I haven't sold it, but it's in my closet. Okay. Paisley, floral, colorful. And that retailed, that does have the, oh no it doesn't. It must have been an order as well. So that's 7. So we're up to 40. At this point, I said 224 into 40. Okay, and there's 2 more bags left, so there's a lot left in here. Let's get in here. It's 25 minutes, so let's see what we got. These are pants, size 16, and this is the Talbot's Perfect Short. New with tags and $49.50. So what I really like is I've gotten a couple of these perfect shorts and I can just reuse the listing, right? Just duplicate it, use it again, just change the color or change the size. So I hope that you are doing that. If you've been around, you probably are. This is merino wool. It is a popover, size 2X. Doesn't have the retail. This would be something that I would probably put $50 on. This is pretty. This color, I love that color. The blues and the greens in that. This retailed for $49.50. It's got a lot of stretch. It's again the Talbot's T plus size 2X. So she definitely understood the assignment. I asked for plus size, I asked for Talbot's, J. Jill, and Chico's, and I got it, which I really appreciate about Susan. This is the J. Jill Wherever collection. $89. It's got some stretch, 3/4 sleeve, a little bit longer. It's got a split side, very feminine, kind of dark romantic. Okay, this is just a rib knit tank top, tee by Talbot's. It's got a racer back, retailed for $59.50, which is insane, but you know these places have sales. 6, and another pair of shorts by Talbot's. And these are another pair of the Perfect Skimmer. And I would also add in my listing, these aren't shorts, these are the pants. Did I say shorts? I meant pants. The Perfect Skimmer pants, size 18 though, the slim leg. I would add in these listings that I have a lot of Talbot's or plus size or 2X available. So that people know they can go check out, or I could say in my listing, please message me with questions. I have many more pieces of plus size 2X available. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna add that, we're up to 46. And the last bag. And I'm gonna have to do math, which will probably take me a whole 5 minutes. I'm just kidding. I'm an English teacher, not a math teacher, but I do try. I do like math. Actually did better in math than I did in English in high school. Okay, I did say Lucky Brand as well. I do find that Lucky Brand does sell well in the larger sizes. This is a 1X, very lightweight, very kind of gauzy. I would use that word in here. It looks like it might have a mandarin collar. No. Ties at the front. LL Bean XL. These are a cropped pant, the tie at the bottom. Athletic, active, hiking, fishing, camping, outdoors. Those are some keywords. Another LL Bean 1X. This says it's modal cotton and spandex. It's got like a rouged shoulder. Very outdoors looking. Very active wear. I might use a word like granola, outdoors, adventure, hiking, kayaking, fishing, canoeing. It's 3, right? Yeah, 3. Okay, these are a dressier pant. This looks like it is a pull-on style. So this is Athleta. Excuse me, it's a size 16. This isn't a newer style, or it would have it right on the actual, on the tag if it were a newer style. But if you look at these tags on a lot of clothing, you're going to get, this came from fall 23, so not that old, but you'll get a style number on there. So definitely want to check out that little tag, especially with like Loft and Banana Republic and J. Crew. And yeah, they give you that. So that would help you. Or another LL Bean 2X top. Might put those two together for like maybe 45. This kind of matches that, doesn't it? I wonder if these are like matching-ish outfits. Because that other one, didn't it have the black pants and then this top? Yeah, that would go together. I could even note that in the listing that I had a pair of pants that would match it. So these are 1X, same style of pant, cargo style. I thought it was the same style. Yeah, these have the cargo as well in the pockets, multiple pockets. I lost track of the number of pieces, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Yeah, 7. Oh, I don't know this brand. So this will be good. Insect Shield. Bet you it's good though. Susan usually knows her stuff. 8. And when she doesn't, she asks. And then lastly, Orvis. I don't usually pick Orvis up. I used to. It used to do a lot better. It's an XL. It's a pull-on style pant. And is that 9, guys? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. So a total of 54 pieces. 54 pieces into 224. Here we go, everybody. That is, oh, is that a 4? 4, 16, yes, it is. That's not bad. That's like a little over $4 each. And that if I did my math right, 224 into 54, I mean, 200 into 50 is $4 each. It's not gonna be that bad. So if you are interested in anything that Susan is selling, you can definitely check out her Facebook page in the comments and just private message her and, you know, see if she can give you a deal on something that you really like as well. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thanks for sticking around with me, and thanks for being patient and waiting months for a video. I hope you guys are selling a lot and making a lot of money, and summer slowdown isn't even touching you, okay? Until the next time, guys. See you later.